Hi, this is Steve Stine from GuitarZoom, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the importance of using a metronome when you're practicing specific elements that really need to be tight or a technical element that really needs to be accurate, okay? So the first thing you need to do is just get yourself a metronome, whether you have a physical metronome or you have a metronome on your computer or your mobile phone or whatever it might be. Anything would work just fine. And then the second thing is taking those certain exercises that you tend to do a lot or you need a lot of work on and figuring out the proper speed to have the metronome set at. If the metronome is set way too slow, you're not really achieving the benefits. And if it's set way too fast, you're kidding yourself. You're just sort of faking your way through. So the trick to the metronome is keeping track of the speeds for each exercise that you do. Just because you can do a certain, pentatonic exercise at 130 beats per minute with eighth notes doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be able to do whatever exercise that is pentatonic or whatever at the same speed. So you have to keep track of those things. So you might have some sort of journal that you write down your speeds on as you sort of close into an accurate daily speed. Now, one thing that I would recommend for you if you've never really done this before is every day when you first start practicing, whether it's in the morning, whether it's after work or after school or whatever it might be, if your best speed is generally, let's say 130 again, 130 beats per minute, and you're doing eighth notes or 16th notes or whatever it might be, you don't necessarily want to start that day off at that top speed. What you want to do is start a little bit slower and get your body and your fingers and your mind, get everything kind of into the exercise for a while, and then start increasing those speeds. Because it can lead to a lot of frustration if yesterday you were doing 130 and today you're struggling at it. Well, oftentimes what happens is you just need to build your brain, your vibe into that speed a little bit. And you can do that just by setting the speeds a little bit lower. So if I'm doing a particular, let's say I'm doing my pentatonic positions, my 5 pentatonic positions at 126 beats a minute, and I'm doing 16th notes. So I'm doing 4 for every click. That's what I'm doing. And that's my top speed, say. Well, when I come into practice for the day, I'm not going to start off at 126. I might start off at 116. Or 120 or 110, who knows? It kind of depends. I feel it out every day. So if I go for 120 and it's just feeling like I'm not really vibing to the speed, I don't feel bad about it. I just slow it down a little bit until I do get to that speed. It might take me 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes to work up into the speed that I want. And it's okay. I'm in no hurry. That's one of my daily practice regimens that I need to have. So think about that a little bit. If you do have, I'm not sure if it's available on Android, but on iPhone, there's a great app that you can get a metronome, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's made by Justin Guitar, if you've heard of him before. He's just an awesome guy and has a bunch of really great instructional stuff out there. But he's got an app for the iPhone. I've got an iPhone. And what you can do is you can set the trainer on it. So let's say you want 126 as your top speed for the day, but right now you're not feeling 126. You're down at 120 or 118 or something like that. What you can do with that app is you can set it so the starting speed is 120, and the ending speed is 126. And then you can also set the amount of time it's going to take to get to that speed. So you might set it for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that, and you'd be surprised at how awesome that is because the speed increases so gradually that you don't really realize it, and all of a sudden you're back to 126 again, which is also a great way of excelling your speeds. So if your 126 is your top speed, you might try something like that, but set it to 130, for instance. And you won't even realize the difference in speeds oftentimes. So anyway, that's a great way of being able to use a metronome on a daily basis. You don't have to use a metronome for all your stuff, but for certain exercises and certain practicing elements, it's really a great idea. So take care, practice hard, and have a great day. Hi there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I certainly hope that it helped you a little bit. If you enjoyed the video, please do me a huge favor and either like it, subscribe to the channel, share it, or comment on it. Okay, that's going to help us out enormously. and then we can keep in contact with you when we have new material that comes out. And if you enjoyed the video, we've got some other videos over here that you can watch that might be able to help you on your guitar journey as well. And if you look up on the top there, you're going to see there's a little eye up there. If you click on that, we are going to be giving you a free gift just to say thank you for watching the video. And then if you'd like to follow us on social media, you can use the term @GuitarZoom and you can find us there. All right? So take care, keep practicing, and have a great day.